What up, MetaZoo Maniacs? So today is December 19, 2024, and it looks like we have a problem with one of my favorite cards in all of MetaZoo. So currently we have the sample Chupacabra PSA 10 in auction for $51. Oh, but wait a minute. It's not a sample card. It's got a red border. But PSA says it's a sample card right up here. PSA 10. Now anyone that knows this card knows I love this card. And all year it's been selling for dirt cheap. Like, if raw copies sell for less than $10 all the time, PSA 10 copies would be lucky if it sold for over $20. Right now it's at $51 in auction. Now I'm wondering the people that follow the PSA eBay page, if they just see the word sample and they're like, oh shit, it's a sample MetaZoo card. But it's not. So anyways, let's type in that serial number and let's go to the PSA population report, and I'm going to show you a massive problem with this card. So here we have it on the PSA website, and there's nothing wrong with the card. Like, I'm not saying in this video it's not a fake card, it's not a fake slab, but there's a problem with the way it's been identified. So let's scroll down. Check out how many copies there are. Oh, okay, there's population 5. Let's check it out. So apparently this card shows up in the 2020 MetaZoo sample section of PSA Pop Report. So let's type in Chupacabra, and there it is. 5 PSA 10s out of 18 graded for the Chupacabra sample holo. But that's not correct. So let's go check out a real sample Chupacabra right here. You see that label right there? And you see that label right there? They look pretty similar. So yeah, that's what a Chupacabra sample card really looks like. Let's go to the PSA population report. I bet you it's going to be underneath the same category as that other card. And as you can see it here on the PSA population report, you go down here, it was a PSA 9. 8 in the population, 5 higher. But the 5 higher includes that other Chupacabra. Just to show the same thing. Right, there's a Chupacabra Collecticon promo and the Chupacabra holo for sample cards, see? 5 graded PSA 10 at 18. Which proves my point, this is not a sample card. PSA labeled this wrong, so it went into the wrong category on the PSA website. Do you want to see how many of these really exist? Because I have a PSA 10. This is PhD Games. Chupacabra, there's the logo right there for PhD Games. I have this card, so let's check out the real population report. So this is the one I have. I typed it into PSA. Let's scroll down. Oh, there's actually 42 PSA 10s. And this card actually falls under the 2021 MetaZoo promo category in PSA. So let's type in Chupacabra here. Saying that word so many times, it's like a tongue twister now. So the Chupacabra holo PhD Games promo card actually has 59 graded and 42 are PSA 10. So if you're bidding on this card, I mean, I think it's an amazing card. It's severely undervalued. If you are in this auction, well, maybe by the time you see this video, this auction's already over, but we'll see what this ends at. I'll make another video about what the auction ended at, but this is a mislabel by PSA. This is not a sample card at all. If we look down here, it was from 2020 is when sample cards were made in Kickstarter cards. But you want to know the craziest thing about this card? I didn't even realize this entire time, and I've had this card for at least a couple years. It's from 2020, right? It's got a Crypto Nation logo up there. But look at the holo. It's got Nightfall holo in the background on a card from 2020. Isn't that crazy? See, there's a little ghost here. I'm going to zoom really in. There's the little ghost. There's the skull. And I looked on my card, and yeah, it has the holo background for Nightfall. Crypto Nation symbol up here, and it's from 2020. And there's no first edition symbol or anything here. This is such a unique card. PhD Games. Crazy Chupacabra artwork. So yeah, anyways, comment below, let me know what you think. This card, I've always liked it, and now I think it's even extra crazy to collect. Maybe this should sell for $51. It's an error PSA case for a MetaZoo card, so maybe it is worth selling for way more than it's ever sold for. But whoever buys it, just remember this is labeled wrong, and there isn't only 5 of these out of 18 graded. There's actually 42 of these. Well, maybe 43, because this might be the 43rd one. And how crazy is that? It's got a Nightfall holo background. So anyone that's been around in MetaZoo for a long time, are there any other promo cards from 2020 that have the Nightfall holo in the background with the Crypto Nation logo up here? That is really interesting. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, anyways, comment below and let me know what you think. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.